Any of you ever looked into a mirror? Or none of you have that type of vanity? It would be interesting to know how many times you look into a mirror in the day. And if you pass a mirror, how long do you stand and look there? Especially if no one else is watching. Obviously, you're not going to be staring in a mirror when everybody's looking at you. But it's an interesting exercise, what we do in the privacy when no one's watching. And a mirror, they were actually tzaddikim, they were great people who never looked into a mirror. It was considered an act of vanity. There's no prohibition to it, but it was considered like, what are you looking when you're looking at yourself? What is exactly the point? So we understand, you have to groom yourself, you're going to appear to others, you're going to a meeting. We have all the reasons. They say, I don't know which Rebbe was, I think it was the previous Gerer, one of the old Gerer Rebbes, or maybe Belzer Rebbe, the previous generation. They said that he never looked in a mirror, and he never saw a picture of himself. Because many of them also avoided pictures for the same reason. It was not a thing to. And once, that's the way they tell the story, once he was shown a picture of himself. And he said, Ahilikeid. That's what he said, a holy Jew. Not realizing he's speaking about himself, because he never saw a picture and didn't see a mirror image. It's the story they tell. So I guess that's too late for us, because most of us know what we look like, right, at this point. But the point I'm just trying to make is that there's an element in truth of that. Imagine people who only see others, they don't see themselves. Now this does not negate what Hillel said, Im ein ani li mili, if I'm not for myself, who will be for me? The Torah is based on a principle called chayecha koidmin, which means that if you're traveling in a desert and you have water, and there's only water for two people, as a matter of fact, and you control it, you're supposed to drink it yourself first. Like fasten the seatbelt first on your own before you fasten someone else's. Or the oxygen mask, they always announce, put it on yourself before you put it on someone else. That's not because the Torah is advocating selfishness, because there's an element of responsibility for your life. And it may be reckless if you change that. But at the same time, there's a second half of Hillel's statement, which is imanila atzmi. If I'm only for myself, what am I? So the truth is, a healthy human being has two elements. There's obviously an element of not being reckless or careless with your own life, with your own needs. But there's a whole different story of being self-absorbed. And self-absorbed is, the antidote to that is true empathy.